Here we are, day 2 of Ben's Treble Trek, here at Hotel Football, ready to start the day. But yesterday, we were on BBC Radio Manchester with Gaz Drinkwater, and if you want to hear it, it's coming on now.
Right, now, on the show, I want to tell you about an incredible lad I met earlier here at BBC Radio Manchester. So, his name is Ben, and he's doing something called the Treble Trek, raising so much money for 3 big charities, and it has been quite the challenge so far. He's still got loads more to do on this. He's a big Manchester United fan as well, is Ben, but it's a big football related challenge, and he's going to tell you all about it here. I started by asking him quite simply, Ben, what is the Treble Trek?
So the idea behind it is that we're going to walk, it's one person walking 999 times around the 3 stadiums that Manchester United won the treble in back in 1999. So we're celebrating the 25th anniversary of it, and we're doing it for 3 separate charities. Fair Share to feed people, Foundation 92 to put people through education, and Soccer Aid for UNICEF to provide vaccines for people with polio.
This is absolutely incredible. So you've done the first leg, am I right in saying? You've done Old Trafford.
Done the first day of Old Trafford there today, so we've started it off. I think it went pretty well. It was harder than I thought it would be. I'll put it that way, but yeah, it wasn't that bad in the end.
I mean, you're going to be, so I'm taking you're going to be going to the new camp at some point in 10 days, I'm told.
Yeah, we're doing 10 days in the new camp, 10 days Wembley and 10 days of Old Trafford. 10 days in the new camp scares me a little bit.
Why?
If that's 1 day of Old Trafford, what's 10 days of the new camp going to be like?
I mean, look, the new camp is absolutely massive as well. The more difficult challenge would be if you had to do 10 days going up and down from the away end at the new camp, because there's no lifts or anything like that. You've got to go up all the stairs. You're knackered by the end of it.
Yeah, I know.
You really are. So tell me why Man United's 99 treble has been your inspiration for this. I mean, there's been, I have to say it, there's been other teams that have done the treble, so why Man United?
Well, before a certain somebody won the treble quite recently, we had already planned what we were doing. So we thought, Manchester United are the only team to have won the treble in England, but after an unfortunate turn of events, that's not the case anymore. So we decided the 25th anniversary of them winning, it's coming up soon, so we decided we would celebrate that. We would walk around the 3 stadiums for 3 different charities.
I take it you are a Man United fan?
Yes.
That's the correct answer, otherwise I would have kicked you out of the studio immediately. Have you been to watch a few games at Old Trafford before, Ben?
Yeah, we've got season tickets, so we're over maybe once a month.
Got a big question for you then. You might need a bit of time to think about this. What's your favourite Old Trafford memory that you've been at, that you've seen in the ground? I'll tell you what, I'll give you mine while you think about it, because I've got 2. For me, it was 2008 when Paul Scholes scored in the Champions League semi-final against Barcelona because the roof came off. And then a more recent one, for totally different reasons, was the first game at Old Trafford when fans were allowed back in. And I went with my grandma, and I've been going with my grandma for like 16, 17 years. And then Cavani scored from the halfway line, and it was just such an incredible memory. But Ben, what's yours?
You name 2, I think I'm going to name 2 because I can think about it.
Of course you can.
They're both from last season.
Okay.
Both at Old Trafford. Probably beating Liverpool 2-1 because we were at the 5-0 the season before and it was awful. And then probably beating City 2-1 as well with the late winner from Rashford.
My mate Ben there, raising loads of money. Right, let's talk more about Ben's Treble Trek, shall we? I played you a little bit of this chat I had with little Ben earlier on, who was doing incredible things, raising money for charity by he's basically doing a trek round the 3 stadiums that Man United won the treble in. So the new camp, Old Trafford and Wembley as well. And I started off the second part of the chat by asking him why he's doing it.
We were trying to think of, obviously there's a cost of living crisis in the world right now, So we were thinking, why don't we cover 3 pretty important aspects of life? Food with Fair Share, education with Foundation 92, and health with Soccer Aid for UNICEF.
You know what's incredibly worrying for a 27-year-old idiot like myself? When a 12-year-old walks in the studio and they're more articulate, more intelligent and more caring than I am. It's incredible, mate. They're incredible reasons for picking those charities, and yeah, you're absolutely spot on. It's amazing that you're doing this. And you know, you mentioned the Soccer Aid link as well. Why is Soccer Aid so close to your heart?
Well, obviously Soccer Aid is an absolutely huge charity, and every year we watch Soccer Aid, and it's unbelievable. And we just thought, if we're doing like food education, what's another aspect that needs covered? And we had a long hard think about it, and we were like, health. What charity goes for health? And we were like, Soccer Aid. And it was like a light bulb moment. It was like, it's so obvious.
Well, it's like what you're doing is you're obviously looking out for, you know, people around here, people in the local area, but also people all over the world. So you've picked such a wide variety of charities there that you're just helping out as many people as possible, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, that's what we're trying to do.
I love it. I think it's amazing. What's next on the agenda, Ben? I mean, obviously you've still got to complete this challenge, and I'm not putting anything in front of you before you've even finished this challenge, but do you have any more mad, harebrained ideas?
Not just yet.
Let's get this one out of the way first.
Yeah, we've got a lot on our plate at the moment to finish off Old Trafford, then Wembley and the new camp, but I'm sure once we finish this will not be the end of my fundraising.
Of course it won't. I have a feeling you'll be doing this for a long time, Ben. I think it's absolutely incredible what you're doing. I think you're a brilliant young lad. But now we've got that Treble Trek talk done, I am going to ask you a little bit about Man United at the moment, if that's all right. Come on, you're a United fan, and there's nothing I love more than talking to other Man United fans, and we can just forget the blue lot, forget that they exist for a second. Who's your favourite Man United player ever?
Ever?
Yeah. I'll tell you mine, you can tell me yours. Mine's Wayne Rooney.
I would probably say Paul Scholes.
Right now. Paul Scholes, he's a close second for me. Why do you love Scholesy?
Well, for a start, he actually looks like me as well.
And that's why I loved Paul Scholes when I was your age. I was a little ginger lad, and I was like, he's a bit like me,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But he's just quality, wasn't he?
I just controlled the game, Paul Scholes. I've never seen a passer of a football as good as Paul Scholes ever in my life. Paul Scholes, great shout. What do you think of United for the new season, Ben? I mean, we've signed Mason Mount now. There are rumours around the Inter Milan goalkeeper, Rasmus Højlund from Atalanta as well. Are you excited for the new season? Because I take it you've got season tickets as well for the new season.
Desperate to get back to them, honestly. I think if we sign Onana and Højlund, I think we'll be set, and I think we'll be ready to fight for top 4, or even a bit far-fetched, but maybe even the title.
Come on, Ben, give us your prediction. What do you think United will win next season?
I think we'll get maybe like quarterfinals in the Champions League.
Oof!
I think we'll get that far. I'm not too big, like I don't think we'll win it yet, but you know, I'm happy enough if we're in the Champions League now for once. We haven't been in there in a while, but even if we get to the quarterfinals, I'd be happy.